Say hi, Ethan.
Hi.
Hey guys, we're here to do a video on some Mopar 143rd cars. I think you guys have seen the Matchbox ones before, but maybe not the Hot Wheels. In fact, I know you haven't seen the Hot Wheels one yet. So, Ethan and I decided to show you guys a couple of the Matchbox ones along with this Hot Wheels 143rd 100% 1971 Plymouth GTX. So, we're showing you guys these because this will be the last time we're showing our 143rd stuff because we are solely going with 164s from now on. So, I wanted to show you guys these before they go to a new home. So, as I said, the Matchbox I think I've showed you once before in a Matchbox challenge video we did back last spring, I think. The Hot Wheels one I know I haven't showed you guys because I just kind of pulled it out of my display case last night. Kind of forgot it was even in there. So anyways, let's go ahead and start with that one since it's right here in front of us. This is from the Hot Wheels 100% stuff back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Actually, it'll tell us on the bottom, yeah, 1999, so it's probably released in 2000. They made this car in this Hemi orange, and then they had another dark green, like a forest green color. Then they've also released it in their RLC lineup in like a antifreeze green. It's like Spectra Flame, antifreeze, yellow, green, whatever you want to call it. And then like a plum color, like purple, plum crazy color. So, cool car, really cool casting actually. Opening hood and has the really fat tires in the back, like it's almost tubbed. Maybe not tubbed, but on Mopars, you can move the springs inboard and they will give you, or it will give you a lot of clearance when you move your leaf springs inboard, and then you can kind of stretch the tub. So it would be feasible to get these tires on the car without cutting the frame and actually tubbing it, per se. So anyways, the box is nicely done. It's got some shelf wear from being, well, on a shelf or in a cabinet for a long time. But it's cool how they did the GTX emblems on the end cap. And then on this one, it has the Hot Wheel Collectibles emblem. And then the back, it tells you a little bit about the GTX. And it tells you a little bit about RLC. And it tells you where to find them. It shows you their 1-800 number and stuff like this. And basically, really cool box with info and stuff. And then once again, the bottom just tells you about the copyright, where it was made, and when it was made. So let's get him out and get a better look at him. So as I said, yeah, you can see the box is already kind of coming apart because it's a little bit brittle from age. And then kind of a cool background too behind the car. It's like an old country road in the autumn time. Probably it looks like October, something like that. Looks very much like Halloween. So if you take the car out of the package and set it like right here, it looks perfect, like it's coming out of a driveway in a fall afternoon or something like that. So pretty cool. Then there's these papers for joining, I think, Hot Wheel Collector Club, El Segundo, and then just kind of a questionnaire about you and how you collect and how much you spend on the collection and such. And then here's your 90-day limited warranty certificate too. So this car is really cool. Let me try to get this off. One of the tabs already broke off when I opened it in the past. Those tabs are really hard. I think I pointed that out before, where you have to push on them to kind of pop it open, but you have to push like inward or outward. It's really strange, and it's really hard to get those to release. And once you get one released, then the second one is really tough to get released. So it's a pain in the ass, if you ask me. But anyways, going back to the car, there's 2 screws on the base that hold it down. So we're going to unscrew this here. And Ethan is watching me thoroughly to make sure I'm doing a good job. Am I doing good?
Oh,
Yeah, it's an orange car. Yeah, I forgot to ask you. Yeah, what color is this, Ethan? Orange? Oh. Yeah, it's a car. What color? Hey, what color? Never mind. He's not paying attention now. So, anyways, very nicely done car. And as I said, not a lot of 143s have opening hoods, but this one does. It has the permanently opened air grabber on it, which is cool. The hood doesn't stay open very easily. It's so you need kind of like a hood prop, but it's really cool. They even got all the mechanisms, like the vacuum pods and everything for the air grabber on the bottom of the hood, as you can see. So they did a really good job with this. It looks like it would have been a 446 pack car, not a Hemi. It's got the wedge style valve covers, the oval air cleaner for like a 6-pack, and then grill's nicely done with the GTX in the center, your front fog lights, marker lights, your grill opening in the front valence, and then the grill details are really nice. They got the marker lights down, the 3 little cubes for the marker lights on a 71. GTX emblems on the quarter panel, and the Kragers look superb on the car. We love it. Love the skinnies in the front. They look like little front runners. And then, as I said, you got the big fat tires in the back. And these are treaded, but hard to see. But anyways, nice chassis detail. Better than a lot of 143rd cars. And as I said, this would be feasible as like not a tubbed car, but it does look like they cut their rear subframe. So maybe they did tub theirs. I don't know. But as I said, it wouldn't be out of the question to actually see a real one that isn't modified that much. Just the springs moved inboard, and then you would have your rear end narrowed slightly, but you wouldn't have to cut your tubs or anything like that. To get something this big on it. And then going around to the back side, your 71 tail lights and chrome bumper, GTX emblem, and trunk lock. So very nicely done car. Nice metallic orange. Kind of like Hemi orange, but it's a little more metallic than I would say Hemi orange is. So pretty nice piece. What do you think, Ethan? Yeah, he thinks it's orange. So, anyways, let's put him here in front of us next to the garage and then get some of this out of the way. And then we will move on to our Matchbox cars again. And as I said, you guys have seen these. This one's kind of odd the way it was packaged. It came in a box like this. I got these out of Australia from a guy, Paul Lawson. And this one came in this white shipper box, and it's the actual box for the car, because here is the serial number of the car, and then on the base of the car the serial number matches, and I'll show you guys that in a moment. But most of them come in boxes. The yesteryear stuff come in this more fancy glossy box that has like the art and design utensils on it and the little mini die-cast car there. But this one just came in a plain old white shipper box, and as you can see, even inside, nothing fancy, just styrofoam. And it's kind of hard to get this out, so I had to pop both ends open and kind of push a little bit to finagle it out. And then on top you have your certificate of authenticity. It just tells you about Plymouth, the car, and things like that. And then once again on this side tells you about the car and tells you about Matchbox and how they've made this car to be precise and accurate, and that it is limited and licensed by Matchbox and so forth. And it has a signature of Brian A. James, Director of Certification and Matchbox Collectibles. So, then you have the top that comes off the styrofoam, and then in here you have a dark green 70 Roadrunner. So, anyways, now I'll show you what I was talking about with this number on the box. As you can see, the YMC04M. Well, that is also on the gas tank here. If you can see the YMCO4. So they do match up. So that is the actual box for the car. Which, as I said, was kind of strange that it came in such a plain box where all the others come in these beautiful, vibrant boxes. Now, I do have a couple. Well, I did have a couple. I've already sold them. I think the Oldsmobile that I had even came in a box like that and so forth. But this is really cool looking. Not a high-impact color, just your base, like dark metallic green with your black top stripes, air grabber hood on this one too, Go-Wing on the back. The 70 Roadrunners were always cool with the side scoops, and then nice front end detail. Even has your little Roadrunner bird here, painted marker lights, detailed Mopar rallies are really nicely done, white letter tires, and this has superb chassis detail, beautifully done by Matchbox. The only thing that's lacking is that it doesn't have an opening hood, and it is the only thing this car lacks. But the chassis detail is beautiful with the exhaust, the gas tank, the bottom of the engine, transmission. It has a 4-speed manual, as you could see there. The trumpet style exhaust tips, Plymouth on the back with your trunk lock detailed tail lights, and then your, I think that's Plymouth on the side there near the scoop, and then you have your Roadrunner on the front fender, and then you have your side mirrors, your rally mirrors they call them, and they are very nice detail to the car. A lot of these cars lack some detail, but Matchbox nailed it with their yesteryear muscle cars. Even their old stuff, like their 30s and 40s stuff, I just don't get into that, but they do a very, very nice job on all of their 143rd stuff. In a few days, I'll be bringing out my Chevy Blazer and my 66 Chevelle again to show you guys. Because they will also, unfortunately, have to move on to another home because I need more room for the 164 stuff. So we'll be bringing them back out. A couple of cars have already departed from here, I guess you could say, but most of them I'm trying to get one more video in on them before they leave to show you guys one more time in detail, because these cars are very nicely done. Just wish I was in the States and I had more room to do this, or collect these actually. So next one is a 69 Dodge Charger, and as I showed you, it comes in a fancier box. Nothing on the box that marks that it's a Charger, except from the last owner, he wrote Charger on the end cap, so I knew which one I was getting. But there's your code on the box, the YMC10, which the Charger will probably have on the gas tank. So let's get him out and take a look at him. So this is a little different on this one. It has a black, like PVC plastic tray instead of styrofoam. Also has a certificate of authenticity. Tells you about the 69 Dodge Charger and then the specifications of it. And then on this side, once again, 69 Dodge Charger tells you about Matchbox and its licensing. And also signed by Brian James, the certificate director of Matchbox. Then this one kind of flips open and the car is laying in sideways instead of top to bottom. So this is another cool one. It's like a reddish orange. What color is this, Ethan?
Red.
Okay, Ethan says it's red. So this is a red 69 Dodge Charger, which I think he's right comparing the two. The 71 is obvious orange, and then your 69 I think is red. So anyways, this is another one that's very nicely done. Has like a Krager style, American racing style wheel on it instead of stock rims. Your black tail stripe, then black vinyl top, and a saddle color interior, which is cool. Has the automatic console, and then on the bottom, which is really nicely done by them. As you can see, it's an automatic, probably 727. Then you have your 4-speed on that one. You can see the differences in the transmission. So really nice detail by Matchbox. And then once again on the gas tank, this one doesn't have the code on the gas tank. I don't know. Oh, there it is, right here next to Muscles or model of yesteryear, YMC10. So very, very nice detail. And that's, like I said, wish I had the room to collect 143s because these are beautifully done. Your hideaway headlights with your Charger RT and the grille. And then detail on the vents of the hood. Detail with the wipers. Everything is nice. Detailed door handles, door locks. Then your trademark 69 tail lights with your RT in the center, your backup lenses in the rear valence, then your exhaust tips, the gas cap is even a separate piece, little chrome lid there. One day I'll bring out my Danbury Charger 500 and do a more detailed look at it too, because that's a really nice car to see in one video on its own. It was in one of my videos for the 69 Charger, or actually it was just a 2nd gen Charger video. So we will do a separate piece on just the Danbury. That one I am going to try to hold on to. As I said, I'm solely going with 1/64th, but I do have a couple model kits I have built in the past, and I'm going to try to keep my Danbury Charger 500 also. But yeah, these are my last 3 Mattel 143rd Mopars. So figured I'd bring them out for one last video to show you guys before they move along to a new home. So anyways, yeah, this is a look at the Mopars, and it's kind of a bonus video for this week. We're still coming back on Saturday with the Slam Truck and SUV video. But as I said, just wanted to get these out to you before they go on to another home. So anyways, guys, if you have not subscribed yet, please remember to do so. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share the video. Tell your friends about my channel. And then I will be back this weekend. And Ethan wants to say bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you this weekend.